welcome to Patriot Pets. My name is Lake Green. We are back today for another interesting adventure. We're at the Jerseyville Cemetery, which was established in 1830. We are in Freehold Township in Monmouth County, New Jersey. So let's check out this little small cemetery. So as you can see, this is still a very rural area in Freehold Township, where it's pretty heavily suburbanized by this point. A lot of development in Freehold. This road that we're on leads east in this direction and goes towards Howell Township, but still very rural. An active sod farm to our right, and wedged in between is the Jerseyville Cemetery. Alright, so here's a short description of the Jerseyville Cemetery. Jerseyville Cemetery was originally a family cemetery for the Layton namesake in the 1700s. I guess the Laytons owned the property here. It became the property of the Jerseyville United Methodist Church around 1830, and it was renamed the Jerseyville Cemetery. Most of the older headstones in the cemetery are natural flat rocks with roughly carved initials, making it difficult to know the identities of the people buried here. As many as 25 graves may be in the cemetery. Many are missing. 4 large trees at the corner of the cemetery properly delineate the site. In 1987, the Jerseyville United Methodist Church gave the sons of Union veterans of the Civil War permission to clean up the cemetery. They also installed an entry archway and provided new headstones for the veterans. So there's a Civil War veterans here, 2 of them. Charles Chaz Harrington, 11th New York Infantry, served till 1862, or died in the Civil War, it appears, in 1862. Private John V. Layton, 11th New York Heavy Artillery, Revolutionary War. Thomas Layton, Somerset County Militia. And the citizens, some names that are notable for the area are the Cottrells, Layton, Pattersons. There are still Cottrells and Pattersons that live in Howell and Freehold Townships today. John V. Layton enlisted on January 20th, 1862 at the age of 18 in New York. He mustered in as a private in Company F on January 21st, 1862 with the 11th New York Heavy Artillery. He served 3 years and then re-enlisted on January 26th, 1864. At some point, he transferred to the 4th New York Volunteer Artillery Division. He was wounded on June 27th, 1861, discharged due to a physical disability on March 20th, 1865 in Virginia. His surname is recorded as Layton and Latin in various records. So 1861, he was probably involved in the early battles, maybe surrounding Bull Run, the beginning of the Civil War, and served bravely for the Union and his country until the close of the war, 20 days or so before the April 9th surrender of Robert E. Lee's Army of Northern Virginia at Appomattox Courthouse in April of 1865. So the guy served from 1861 to 1865. God bless him. True soldier. He experienced the war from start to finish. God bless him. Thank you for your service to America. Charles Harrington enlisted in the 11th New York Infantry on April 20th, 1861. At the age of 28 in New York City. On May 7th, he mustered in as a private in Company A to serve the duration of the war. On October 11th, he was transferred to Company I until he was discharged 3 days later for a physical disability. And it appears that he died only not even a year later, so he probably got a disease and died. Thomas Layton, maybe their ancestor, most likely, served as a private in the Somerset County Militia during the Revolutionary War. He passed in 1828 and is buried in what is now Jerseyville Cemetery. Little else is known about him. So Somerset County is up in North Jersey. pretty much in central, on the border of South Jersey where it starts, but still Monmouth County, mostly central New Jersey. And he's buried here, so maybe he moved after the war down to the Freehold area, but a couple generations of American veterans here at this cemetery. Alright, so a lot of these graves are very weathered, but I wanted to point out a geographical feature of this stone. It's native New Jersey fieldstone for the southern New Jersey region. And this is how you know that we're kind of on the border between central and southern New Jersey, because if you go a little further north, the type of stone that you see here kind of dissipates and becomes a completely different rock. You know that it's native New Jersey fieldstone to the southern region of New Jersey, or the beginning of the southern region, because of the orange. Orange features are a mark of the sand. The soil here is still very sandy, and also of iron. Oxidization. There's a lot of iron here, and iron was a big part of the southern New Jersey's early industrial industries. Just a little interesting tidbit about some geography and geology, I guess, of the southern/central or coastal New Jersey region. All right, there's not many graves here that are legible, but we'll focus on the three veterans. Mr. J.V. Layton, Company I, 11th New York Heavy Artillery. He served the duration of the Civil War, 1861 to 65, and made it through. God bless. And the grave of Thomas Layton, very weathered and worn. Somerset County Militia, American Revolution. Layton family. This one has the initials CXL on it, so it's most likely another Layton. And the grave of Charles Harrington, 11th New York Infantry. This soul passed away in 1862, did not live to see end of the war. May he rest in peace. He sacrificed his life and his health for the Union and for America. This has been the Jerseyville Cemetery of Freehold, New Jersey, established in 1830. May all those buried here rest in peace, and may we remember the sacrifice of the three veterans of the American Revolution and Civil War, men who sacrificed and fought so that we could have a country and that we could preserve a union. God bless them. May they rest in peace. Always remember American heroes. Thanks so much for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Patriot Paths. I'm Lake Green.